Hello and welcome to part 2 of Let's Break Ultima Ascension. In the first episode we were commanded by Lord British to go to Dungeon Despise and solve the problems plaguing the capital city of Britannia. Instead, we fled to Trinsic across a bridge made from loaves of bread so as to obtain the lightning sword far ahead of schedule, leaving us ridiculously overpowered. As such, the giant blue crabs, which were previously unstoppable killing machines we had no hope of defeating, can now be cracked open and farmed as a source of quick cash. Anyway, now it is time to cleanse Trinsic. Go to the statue outside the haunted house and drop all but 2 of the potential chalices of honour onto the statue. If you do this quickly, there will be a bottleneck and the chalices will bob around crazily. Talk to the guard and say, I don't know what I was thinking of.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
I'm glad you agree.
Now go to the pub and find the guy in distress.
This honorable fool! Flee before we destroy you! You are not fit to enter this place. You were foolish enough to lose your honor to come here! You are weaklings! You are the ones who lost the chalice of honor!
I have a serious problem.
I'll seek help.
Thank you, Avatar.
Then find the semi-honourable one and keep telling him he's a worthless shit until Dupre intervenes and he agrees to die pointlessly.
Hello, warrior.
I need the help of a hero.
I am sorry.
Snap out of it, man.
You're right.
You're right. You're not a paladin. You're a coward.
A coward.
Perhaps you're right.
Yes.
Lucero, listen to the Avatar. He speaks the truth.
By heavens, Dupre's ghost! What need do you have of me?
A portal has opened near Virgil's house, and phase spiders have been pouring through it.
I can and will.
Go to the house where the phase spiders live and save, just in case it goes wrong. Use the Staff of the Dead on the spiders, it seems to work better than the lightning sword. If you die, or the game gets confused, just reload. Try not to hurt the semi-honourable one by accident, or you will lose karma, even though his fate is preordained.
Thank you both. Your bravery and honor are unmatched. It is a tragedy to see what has befallen Lucero, but the tale of his deeds will live on.
Talk to the dying guy and skip his dialogue.
Is this the Avatar?
It is.
Tell my wife that I love her and tell her that...
Don't forget to pick up all the lovely cash as well. Phase spiders are quite rich. Go back towards the statue. The mess of cups will vanish and be replaced by the chalice of honour. Take this and head towards the shrine. It may amuse you to leave one of the fake chalices in its place. Fix the shrine and you will be offered an upgrade. I chose strength, but I guess it's up to you.
Thou hast earned an advancement.
Take the chalice with you. Note that owing to a bug, you may find the chalice is in mid-air. The Avatar should still be able to reach up and grab it with his gibbon arms. Now we're going to build another bridge. In the original anti-walkthrough, I built a series of towers and gusted them into the sea. However, as mentioned, we're going to be using bread again. Since the people of Trinsic are now honourable again, the provisioner's shop will have reopened. Find the provisioner and buy 9 loaves of bread. Keep in mind that Trinsic has only just regained its sense of honour, so there are still goblins and other piles of rubbish just left lying around.
Greetings, Avatar.
It is also worth buying a sextant, since this will pin your position on the in-game map, making it easier to tell where you are.
Get anything else for you?
Farewell.
Farewell.
Head towards the northeast tip of Phase Spider Island. Look east out to sea, and you should see a nice island in plain view. As before, dip the loaves of bread into the water and gust them into position. Okay, now you're in Buccaneer's den, and Raven, whoever the hell she is not. We need around 2,700 gold pieces. If you don't have that much, find a crab, cleave it open with a lightning sword, take the money, and then find another one. You can keep killing these piggy banks until you get the requisite amount of gold. Then, go to the provisioner and buy 3 fireball scrolls.
My name's Herzog. Anything else for you?
I've got to go.
Note that you can also buy bread here, in case you need to do any maintenance work on the bridge in order to get back across. Now cross back from the den to Trinsic, and from Trinsic to Pause. Make your way back to Britain. Kill the archers as you approach the lighthouse. On no account can they be allowed to flee into the water, as they can remain submerged indefinitely and will snipe at you from the deeps. Unlike the Avatar, they are able to fire their bows while swimming. Patch up the near side of the bridge with more bread if necessary, and cross over to Pause. Go back to Lord British's castle. Go into the dining room and enter the secret door on the left. You should find a scroll of light heal. Go back to the magic room and bind this using the reagents in the crates. Also, bind the light spell. Drop any surplus objects in the magic room to make sure you have plenty of carrying capacity. Now, head back to Pause, but not towards the crossing. Head instead northwest and head towards the ex-village of Dawn. You should come to a small mausoleum where a dog is wandering aimlessly. Looking through the arches, on your left you should see a mountainside heading up to a snowy peak. You've got Santre's legs, so jump up as far as you can and use one of your bottles when you get to the steepest part. You should see a snowy track. Follow it until you come to the icy manhole cover of Dawn. Save, and then use the 4 fireball scrolls to melt the ice. In theory, you should be casting your own fireball spells, but because we've messed the game around, we're not a high enough level to do so. Now, ignore the ice wolf lurking nearby and jump down the hole. In the main cave, look for a T-junction with rats on the left branch. Go down this branch and free the guy to gain instant karma.
Did you find the key?
Yes, I did.
Thank you so much. As for you.
Go to the column, kill or subdue the worm guard, and get the glyph of Valor.
Ha! I can't wait to bring your head back to the Guardian.
That's it. I've had enough of you.
No, no, please don't hurt me.
Then, go back and look for a cave with a glowing magical circle. Go into it. Now you'll be facing 2 well-armed worm guards. Talk to them, and then kill the pair of them with the lightning sword.
Who are you and...
I am the Avatar.
Take the prodigious amount of gold they leave behind. Head down the corridor to the worm guard quarters, killing all you meet. Push the wonky picture and go into the secret room. Kill the worm guard inside and take his gold. Open the chest and take the piece of egg. Since we need to maximize carrying capacity at the moment, leave it on the table for now and go. Note that in the bedroom there is a chest containing some worm guard armour. You may wish to put this on for laughs. Head back the other way down the corridor to the health fountain. Now, take the left fork in the passage to the dark room with the dragon statues and zombies. Kill the zombies, take any jewels they leave behind, and go. At the pagan cover painting, turn left and head down the ramp when you find it. Switch to the Staff of the Dead when the demon appears, and it should die easily, before any hellhounds are summoned. Note that if it does manage to summon any hellhounds, they tend to appear in the spaces between the rooms and pose no danger to you. Head left to the Mana Fountain room, and then go to the west cave leading to the mines. Kill the worm guard and take the diamond and the crate. In the measuring room, smash the crates and nick the key. Open the chest and get the gem inside it. Go into the mine proper, again killing any worm guards you meet, and fill your backpack with all the gems you can pick up. When you're done, look around the outer wall. You should find a lever that moves a boulder to reveal a secret room. Go down, slice the fish open if possible, and take the jewels from the chest and the water. Now, go back to the Mana Fountain Room and find the way out. Go through, find the head, and say the magic word Inopia, which we don't know.
Ho, traveler, speak now the word of power.
Go out and head left as you exit. Run, ignoring any firewolves or skeletons. Jump over the mountain and back to pause. Head back to Britain and cash in your ill-gotten gains at the jeweller's.
Welcome! My name is Cameron. Also,
I have some gems that...
If you found all the gems, you should easily make 6,000 gold coins.
anything else I can do for you?
Give 10 gold to the poor beggar near the docks if you haven't done so already. The first time you do this will give you a karma boost. Something something virtue signalling. Valoria is our next objective, but first we must go back to the dungeon to kill a defenseless dragon. Unfortunately, Talonia must die, because otherwise we won't get any sense out of the gatekeeper at Valoria.
Halt! Who are you?
I am the Avatar.
Liar! This man is obviously working for the demons.
But Eris, if he is indeed the Avatar, we'll make him bring us a red dragon's head to prove his courage.
Very well.
You will? Are you crazy?
While it is possible to bottle your way into Valoria, we'll need the Gatekeeper's cooperation to get the Sigil of Valor.
Where is he? Where is Eris?
It is possible to engineer it so that your first conversation with the Gatekeeper happens after Eris has been killed by the demon. In earlier builds, this would cause Eris to speak from beyond the grave, and the game did not like that at all. In the 1.19 patch, this will simply make the Gatekeeper talk to himself and pretend Eris is responding to him.
Who are you?
I am the Avatar.
But Eris, if he is indeed the Avatar, then we desperately need his help.
Either way, we can't get any sense out of the Gatekeeper until he's been given a dragon's head, so we will have to take Talornia's. Go back to Dawn, either via the manhole cover or through the entrance which we have just unsealed. In order to get to the dragon, you will need to find the various bits of egg scattered throughout the dungeon. This will require a little exploration and work, though it is worth mentioning that you don't need to visit the dragon cult. Note that if the Avatar kills a foe and they drop more gold than he can carry, he will carefully count out what he needs to get to 9999 and give correct change back to his deceased enemy. Subsequent enemies will instinctively know that the Avatar is set for life and will not drop any money at all. Selling any further jewels in this state will cause the Avatar to drop a huge heap of gold on the jeweller's floor. The jeweller does not seem to mind and will helpfully leave the piles of gold where they are so the Avatar can come back later if he needs to top up. Anyway, back to the Easter egg hunt. Note that the rather dangerous red bats drop gold when they are killed. Exactly how they fly around carrying 70 gold coins is a mystery. When you have gathered and used all the bits of egg, go and see Talonia. When you get to her cave, stand just before the ledge and shoot at her with your bow. This makes her jump 8 feet into the air. When you're bored, go and speak to her, noting that she sounds an awful lot like Shodan from System Shock.
I've been expecting you, Avatar.
Much like Shodan, she will offer to share the goodies with you as a last resort.
Have to kill you. Perhaps we can work something out, Avatar.
No.
Oh, come now.
Unfortunately, we do need her head, so we will have to kill her. Perhaps the most depressing part is that Talonia has clearly never had to fight anyone before, so she just stands there looking stupid while you chop her up with the lightning sword. Most dragons seem to teleport themselves away when they are critically injured. Talonia tries to do this too, but something goes wrong and her head gets left behind. Pick her up and leave. Note that if you try to make the Avatar jump into lava when he is low on health, the mere thought of it will cause him to keel over on the spot. Now go back to Trinsic and make sure you have at least 3 loaves of bread. If it is now night time, I'd suggest finding somewhere to sleep, as the bridge will be easier to see in daylight. Find the burnt shipwreck with the red lighthouse gem in it. We don't actually care about the gem, this is just a handy landmark. Owing to the fact that Britannia has been compressed in order to fit into a 3D game, the vast ocean which should lie between Trinsic and Valoria has been shrunk to the point where crossing it is like crossing a street. It's rather sad, really. So we will only need 2 or 3 loaves to construct a suitable crossing, and that is what we're going to do. You should now be able to jump across from Trinsic to Valoria. Find the dying knight, nick his shield, and find the entrance.
Must kill demons.
Talk to the gatekeeper, say you'll get a dragon's head and say bye.
I must be going.
Talk to him again and show him poor Talonia.
He has returned alive?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Lambert, he's obviously working with the enemy to fool us.
Say what you will, but he has proven himself a hero. Enter, Avatar.
Step through and talk to everyone.
What has befallen you, friend?
Fear, sir. Surely you understand.
Talk to the dying mage and refuse to get the book.
Seek this holy book.
I am far too busy.
You must.
Leave via the front entrance and the demon sequence will run. Note that the Avatar will just stand there with his mouth going ba 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 for no obvious reason. Anyway, go and find the Book of 3. My edgy 20-something-year-old self took exception to the fact that the mage's wife is at least 50 years younger than him, and wanted to help him by killing him with the lightning sword. It is worth bearing in mind that if you do heal him, the Guardian will simply kill him anyway.
See for yourself, Avatar, and learn.
So it is probably best if you just leave him alone. Enrage the knight to the point of violence and get the gatekeeper to help you.
Enough. You're nothing but a coward.
Now you anger me.
Do not crumble, Sir Artos.
Desist!
Go to the shrine and kill the demon. Note that the gatekeeper's demon may remain invulnerable and cannot be killed. Still, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and besides, we've got the dagger, and that's all that matters. Take the sigil and cleanse the shrine.
Speak now the mantra of valor.
Plead for dexterity and then go back to Trinsic with the sigil.
Thou hast earned an advancement. What attribute?
Dexterity.
As before, the dagger might be a little bit out of place. Note, next to the shrine is a submerged bottle of blue potion. We will need this, so make sure to bring it with you. Sadly, that's all we have time for right now. In the next episode, we'll be fetching the Bell of Courage, confronting the evil urchin, and dealing with the Avatar's favourite virtue, justice. Until then, thanks for watching. Go to the column, kill or subdue the Worm Guard, and get the Glyph of Honour, and get the Glyph of Valour, and take the jewels from the chest in the... My edgy 20-year-old something self. If you found all the gems, you should easily make 6,000 gold coins. In earlier builds, this would cause Eris to speak from beyond the game. Blah. With the 1.19 patch, the gatekeeper will simply talk to himself and ignore and pretend Eris is listening. Either way, you can't solve the quest until the gatekeeper has stopped asking for a dragon's head. Note that the rather bounced. Patch up the near side of the bridge with... Patch up the near side of the bread... No. Note that the Avatar will stand there afterwards with his mouth just going ba 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 ba. Note that the Avatar will... I can't do this.